Here's a quick explanation of the text templating feature or the text placeholder feature. Before explaining it exactly, I'm going to just tell you what we're doing as some context. Here we have some text to summarize. It's a recent article. There's a step that does a brief TLDR, brief summary. And what we want to do in addition to that is generate some additional takeaways that help us understand what are the key points in this article, and what GPT-4's initial attempt at generating those takeaways aren't quite good enough. So we've got a second step that enriches them with enough context to really understand it. And this is where we're using the text templating or the text placeholder. What we're doing is, in this step to enrich and improve on those takeaways and make them more readable, we are taking the output of this initial takeaways block and inserting it into the middle of this prompt when this prompt is actually run and sent to the model. We can see what happens exactly over here. So there are two blocks connected to this one that we're working with right now. There's the text to summarize. We haven't referenced that as a placeholder anywhere, so that gets inserted at the top of the block. So here we go, text to summarize, and we have all of the text up at the top over there, and then we have our prompt, our instructions here. So we can see it starts with enrich each of the following key takeaways from the above text with a minimum amount of additional info content, etc. And then we have all of these takeaways from the previous block inserted, and the remainder of the prompt is at the end over there. So what happens is that this compiled prompt is what is sent, this compiled prompt over here, is what is sent through to the GPT-4 Turbo model for it to run, and then we see the output of that entire compiled prompt here at the bottom of the block, which we can make bigger, or we can see in the output here, or even in the tool output on the side over there.